One after my head bait here. That's my big bait. It ain't acting like a big fish, but my gosh, I think he got the business end of that hook. Fish number one, y'all. Fish number one, just a few minutes into the trip, and he just got bigger. This fish just got bigger, y'all. Oh man, he didn't feel that big at first. And then he just kind of took off. All right, here we go, y'all. I just felt like it was going to be a good day. When I got out here and dropped lines in, and I saw fish on my graph right away, I was like, oh boy, it could be potentially a good day right here. And then this head bait goes down. I'm curious to see what this is when we get up here. I mean, it feels like a pretty daggone good fish, especially for fish number one. Sometimes you get one of them small fish to start and you feel like you got nowhere to go but up. This fish here might set the bar high for us. I don't know what this is yet. Statistically speaking, it'll probably be a blue, but based on how it's fought, I can't really tell yet. We're getting close. I'm seeing some bubbles come up here. I'm 39 feet right here where I'm at. No, that ain't a blue either. That's a flathead. I thought he might have been fighting funny. Look at this. Look at this. He didn't eat the head either. He didn't eat the head. He got the stinger. He got my stinger hook, y'all. Look at that. It's right there in his mouth. Daggone stinger fly, man. That's why it felt. I guarantee. Let me get this fish landed. I know what's happened here. That was not acting like a big fish at first. It didn't feel like a big fish at first, and then it just took off. I bet you what happened was I had a small dink after that head, and this flathead come up and snatched that stinger fly out from under it. I guarantee you that's what happened. I guarantee it, man. Wow. Get up here, flathead. Get up here. Get up here. Oh, yeah, that's a nice flathead. How about that for fish number one, y'all? I knew today was going to be a good day. There we go. Got that on the flashing shad bait stinger, or bait stalker, excuse me, there from Catfish Sumo. That's one of the new colors. I haven't tried this color before, but by gosh, it just paid off with a nice flatty. Here we go, man. Nice flathead. Fish number one of the trip. Ate the stinger fly, man. Catfish Sumo just come out with them bait stalkers, and the flies I had been using initially was hand-tied by my friend Dewey, and they were white with a red head. And when Catfish Sumo come out with their version, they made several different color patterns, and I thought, you know, I'm gonna try on that flashing shad because it's kind of a chartreuse orange color. Just put it down there, see what happens, especially today where I'm in 40 feet here or less. I thought maybe there might be enough light penetration for fish to discern some color down there. Who knows if the color made a difference or not. But by gosh, this flathead, he saw it. He gobbled it up. All right, let's let it go. All right, Flatty, you got anything you want to say? Nothing. He ain't got nothing to say. He's speechless. He's out of here is what he is. He gone. All right, y'all. That was pretty cool, man. Again, I'm pretty confident I had a small blue because it acted like a blue. It didn't feel like a big fish. And then all of a sudden I felt it. It just took off. And I bet I had just a blue kind of clamped down on that head bait because that's a bigger bait. And that flathead just come up and snatched that fly. Saw an opportunity to snatch that fly and took off. And that's what I felt. So pretty cool experience for fish number one. Let's get this bait back down here. I'll show you what I'm doing here. So again, I'm in my Old Town kayak today, which I've got 2 rod holders mounted to. This is a very basic setup. It's a very fun setup because this kayak is a little bit lighter weight. It's smaller than my other one that I normally fish out of. And when you get a fish on in this thing, you get a sleigh ride, man. You get a kayak sleigh ride. That's what makes kayak fishing fun. And so I've got head baits on, or a head bait, I should say, on this rod on the left. I'm gonna rehook this thing with that stinger fly. That's again the flashing shad color, it's called orange chartreuse. Got some tinsel on there to give it a little flash. And that's on my Carolina rig. I'm gonna drop it back down. Again, 40 feet here currently where I sit. I'll have that thing raised up to 37 foot-ish right now and adjust it as we go down through here. Now on my other rod, on the other side of the kayak, I've got a smaller bait, and I've got a smaller piece of skipjack, just a chunk. My head bait again, y'all. Boy, that's a popular bait. Oh man, he's a pulling. Goodness gracious. I think I hit my drag, made it even tighter. I'm gonna come off that thing a little bit. Sometimes I get putting rods in and out of my car that I think my drag gets bumped. Sometimes it gets too tight, sometimes too loose. And there took it down pretty hard, but I don't think he's gonna be no monster. He's a pulling though, man. That's what it's about. I like playing tug of war with these fish. I like it when I pull on them and they pull back. It's been a pretty active morning thus far. I mean, 3 fish very quickly. Now I still see, I don't know if you can see on the graph, but I still see marks on there. They've just been kind of all down this ledge in the short distance that I've covered so far. It's the blue. I'm gonna tire him out a second here before I go bringing him in, because he's got all pee-peed and vinegared this morning here. He's upset. He didn't know he was gonna be on video today, so he had plans today. He just splashed me. He's gonna act out. He said he'll show me. He said next time I'll send him an email 3 days in advance, let him know he's going to be on video. He is not prepared. That's a pretty good fish though. I see now why he took the rod over so hard. I didn't think he was this big as I was fighting him, bringing him in, but I can definitely see why that fish put the rod tip in the water now that I've got to look at him. Boy, that was a big splash right down there too. There's some activity here, y'all. There's some activity going on. Oh man, he just took back off. Oh goodness gracious. Boy, he is hell-bent on getting me soaking wet this morning, ain't he? This fish is just out of control, y'all. Out of control. You gonna get up here, fish. I'm gonna put a pump knot on this one's head if he don't quit. Get up here, fish. You coming in now. You coming in, fish. You gonna calm it down, man. That fish has got some weight on him now. He's got some girth to him. On the head bait, popular bait so far. That's a nice one right there, man. I see now why this fish took the rod down so hard. He just didn't. He didn't start out fighting. We had that initial surge, big takedown. And then once I got him up to the surface, he really wanted to show out and get me all soaking wet, which he has proceeded to do. But yeah, man, that fish got some shoulders on him right there. Nice blue cat. All right, buddy, you want to go home? He says, yeah, he wants to go home. He didn't want to come up here in this kayak to begin with. See you, buddy. Oh, man. That's fun, y'all. I'm telling you. Active morning out here today. Active morning. That acted like a flathead. I believe we got a flathead on that rod, y'all. I believe we do. I'm gonna, oh boy, he's on there, man. That's a flathead, I guarantee it. Somebody bet me $1 on this one. That's a flathead. I was cutting up another bait in the floor there to put on my other rod. I was gonna go ahead and switch it out. And this rod just got a thump and just had a slow takedown. Yeah, it's a flathead, I guarantee it, man. I guarantee it. And I was just sitting here, you know, I'm actually moving kind of upstream because the wind's blowing me upriver. And he nailed it. Just thumped it, buddy. On the head. I just put on a new head. I switched that other one out. Oh my gosh, no. He just let it go. Well, missed that flathead. I guarantee you it was a flathead though. I'm gonna drop it right back down. We'll see if We'll see if he wants to come back for it, possibly. Oh, that's another big splash of, oh, look at that. I didn't even feel that. I didn't even feel that rod right there, y'all. That rod, let me get my hands. I got slime all over my hands there. I didn't even feel that rod get hit. I bet that's another flathead. I bet it's another flathead right here. Maybe I can get redemption on that one I think I lost. I'm confident that other one I lost was a flathead. Oh man, this feels good too. Just tighten up that drag a little bit. I just loosened it a little while ago. It was too tight. Now I want to make sure I don't give this fish too much. Yeah, man. Didn't even feel the daggone thing. Glanced over. I heard that big splash over there. Glanced over and I'm like, oh crap. Man, it's active out here this morning. Some days you just come out and you just know you're going to have a good day, and that's the day for me. I'll come out and I saw them fish immediately and got hooked up. I'm like, today's going to be a good day. Every day on the water's a good day, but some days are just, you know you're going to get bit. I guarantee this is going to be a flathead though. I guarantee it. He's fighting like a Dickens too, man. Goodness gracious, man, oh man. What a day, y'all, what a day. Oh boy. Come on up here, flathead. I just want to get a look at you. I want to get a look at you, flathead. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good flathead. He's on the fly too, y'all. Oh my gosh, he's on the fly too. He's on the stinger fly. That's the second one on that fly. Oh man. What are the odds of that? I mean, he's got it in the mouth too. That's not even like an accidental, that's not an accidental hook. That's not an accidental snap. He just threw my head bait off. But I mean, look at that. He's got it right in the daggone jaw, man. Get over here, flathead. That's a nice flathead. That's a nice flathead. Let me see if I can get him back up here. Oh, man. Look at that, y'all. Oh, man. The stinger fly getting it done today. Come up here. Oh, man. Look at that flathead, guys. Look at that thing. Come up here. Come up here. Get it. Okay. Oh, buddy, that's a good flathead. That's a good flathead. I got him. He's got that fly on the outside of his mouth right there. Boy, it just come right out too. Oh, man. Get up here, flathead. Oh, y'all, that's a good flathead. Oh, man. Let's hold him up. That's my second huge flathead. 2 trips in a row here. A few days ago, come out, got a monster. Just done it again. This one on the fly, he had that fly in the outside of the mouth, so don't know if he, come after the head bait and just got that fly. I thought he'd eat it, but it was on the outside. Either way, stinger fly got me this fish that I wouldn't have got otherwise. I'm gonna lean back a little bit here. Oh, man. Oh, buddy, that's a good fish. The colors on this thing's amazing. He's a beautiful fish. Oh man, it's so much fun. I love fishing out of this kayak. My other kayak's fun for YouTube. So I got all that space and I can put out more rods and get more fish and stuff, but just being able to get towed around in a lighter weight, smaller profile kayak, this is what got me hooked on kayak fishing. One last look. Oh man. Let's let him go. All right, flathead. You were a battle, buddy. Snuck up on me. Like a thief in the night, man. Just come out of nowhere and just took that rod over and it was on. And I wonder if that wasn't the same one possibly that I lost a little while ago, because I'm right here in that same general area. We'll never know, but what a day, man. What a day.